Hi, Omena. How are you today?
I'm good, Richard. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Today I would like to talk to you about fear. It appears that everyone seems to be fearful of something. So I'd like to get your insight on fear.
Today we're going to talk about fears. Every human being has a certain amount of fears that they're trying to conquer every day. And we're going to talk about the fear of failure, the fear of exposure, the fear of expression, the fear of abandonment, and the fear of rejection. We will go through them one by one and hopefully teach you how to overcome those fears. They are irrational. They are different than healthy fears. There's really no basis for them. It's fear of fear itself. That's the biggest problem with fear. We're afraid of fear. So that stops us from exploring what we're afraid of, or gets us stuck in places where we're afraid to move forward. We have natural fears. A natural fear would be where it keeps you safe, where you would not blindly go across the street. You would not blindly jump into a river knowing that you can't swim. You wouldn't go over the railroad tracks knowing that a train is coming down very fast, because your natural fear would stop you from being hurt. The other fears that I'm talking about, the fear of failure, the fear of expression, the fear of exposure, the fear of abandonment, the fear of rejection, oftentimes are very irrational. It's the fear of the fear. It's not the actual action that we're afraid of. It's the actual fear of it. It becomes rooted in our emotional body, and oftentimes we're not even aware that it's there.
Are fears brought in from a past life?
Yes, oftentimes we bring our fears in from a past life because we're going to bring it from past life to present life to overcome that fear. Because it stops us from being who we are. It stops us from reaching our potential.
So, in summary, you're saying that fears are irrational. You're saying that many fears we come into this life with from a past life. And you say that our family sometimes help us to deal with them or help us to become even more fearful.
Yes, it's very true. Families can help us deal with them, or families can help us suppress them by not allowing us to express them. And I'm not blaming families for anything, because they're doing the best that they can. They may have a whole bunch of fears themselves. So if we're expressing ourselves around people and it makes the other person uncomfortable, the other person will do everything to suppress us. So the more aware we become of who we are, where we came from, what we brought with us, if it's not working for us now, it's time to change it. Irrational fears, bring them with you anyway and do what you're going to do. That is one way to overcome fears. Don't allow your irrational fears to stop you from what it is you want to do that's for your higher good.
Thank you, Philomena.
You're welcome.